7 Weather with meteorologist Erika Delgado.
Mild temperatures on this Wednesday morning. We're in the mid-70s across most South Florida spots. 74 in Fort Lauderdale, Pompano Beach, and Pembroke Pines. 76 already for Key West and for all of the Florida Keys. 72 in West Kendall and 73 in Miami. We have a stronger wind out of the south-southeast, 5 to 15 miles per hour. And that breeze will pick up later today. Breezy to gusty conditions for all of South Florida. And that's going to limit the warming despite the fact that we do have a warmer wind. Storm tracker looking quiet. Rain will not be a concern for us yet again for today. We remain mostly dry. We remain warm. The reason we're so warm is an area of high pressure has continued to block fronts from moving in. Not the case north of Florida, where it is a mess from the lower Mississippi Valley all the way into the mid-Atlantic and then later into the northeastern U.S. For us here, we'll be watching a front that's going to come close but not quite make it ahead of it on Thursday. South Florida will be nearing records. Front tries to come through. It doesn't quite get here for us, but on Friday could produce some spotty showers. And then heading into the weekend, it begins to lift back north together with any moisture that it had with it. So we remain warm with gusty winds. And then heading into Sunday, there'll be another front. And this one seems to be the one that reaches us here, clears us. No major cool down for next week, but at least it brings temperatures down a little closer to average and much more comfortable. Use caution if spending your day on the water. Winds could be gusting up to 25 knots offshore. Risk of rip currents high across area beaches. Seas 2 to 3 feet. And seas beyond the reef across the Florida Keys could occasionally reach between 5 to 6 feet. We do have a high tide in the next hour in Fort Lauderdale and Miami. Key West, your high tide will be at 10:18 this morning. So a mix of sun and clouds. We remain mainly dry. We are breezy. We're still warm, but we'll keep the temperatures in the lower 80s. And then back to those 70s tonight. Go for that evening walk. It's going to feel really nice. Rain chances remain low. Again, spotty showers possible Friday, and then that front Sunday into Monday will bring some nicer conditions for early next week. That's your 7 on 7 forecast. 7 News Today in Florida. We'll be right back.
Live in the Plex with your first forecast. It was nice yesterday evening, Erica.
I know our evenings have been nice, especially now that we have a stronger breeze in place and it's not too muggy outside. So we do get to enjoy some nice conditions. It is the dry season after all, and it has been dry for us here. We've had dry air in place. We have an area of high pressure. It's blocking all these storm systems, creating a mess right now north of Florida. For us here, we continue to sit pretty, but we are warm and we continue to be dry. Temperatures this morning, mid-70s once again, 76 in Pompano Beach, 75 in Fort Lauderdale, 77 across the Hollywood area. And as we work our way into Miami-Dade, we're seeing a lot more of those mid-70s. 75 Hialeah, 74 Miami and Kendall, 76 degrees in Homestead. And into the Florida Keys, we're seeing more of those mid-70s and now 77 in Marathon and in Key West, 76 from Cudjoe into Key Largo. We have a wind off the water. It's out of the south-southeast and it's between 5 to 15 miles per hour now for Miami-Dade and Broward, and between 10 to 20 miles per hour across the Florida Keys. And because we've had a little bit of a breeze this morning so early, it didn't allow temperatures to cool any more than mostly low 70s. Right now we are dry across South Florida, should remain that way. Stray shower trying to develop there in the Gulf waters, but plenty of sunshine goes around South Florida today. Highs will be in the lower 80s with breezy to gusty conditions this afternoon. A closer look at the days ahead, that's coming up in a few minutes.